Veridian burns. The guns of the Imperial Navy have been turned on the once peaceful and prosperous colony of the Imperium of Man in the Helcian sector. Today, orbital bombardment has commenced on the planet, and although this is not uncommon in the Imperium of Man, where the Imperial Navy is forced to turn its guns on its own, it is equally tragic each time it happens. Today, though, the world is not falling to chaos corruption, or a Xenos invasion, or an external force of enemies coming from the skies to rain death upon the citizens. No, instead, something else is happening, and it's not what you think. Ladies and gentlemen, I tell no lie, Veridian does indeed burn. It has been occupied by the Necrons. I mean, that's what they are, basically, right? Sentinels. Planet occupied by the... yeah, there you go, pretty much. Planet occupied by the Necrons, right? It is what it is. Orbital bombardment, however, from the Helcian Prime Patrol Fleet thus far has been very selective. Fortunately, the Necrons do not have any ships in orbit, but they do have 2,335 points worth of garrison on the planet. The planetary defense forces, previously garrisoned at Veridian, stood no chance and fell quite literally in a matter of minutes. And so, it's up to the Imperial Guard and the Imperial Navy to try and retake the planet. But not just that. You see, they need to retake it quickly before the Necrons wipe out the entirety of the population. As you can see, population is in decline. 5 per month. It's not looking good. I've immediately called for a new... where are they? Are they assembling down there or over there? I think over there. Either way, I've immediately called for a new Imperial Guard regiment to be summoned and recruited, I suppose, near the planet in question. Battlefleet Helcian is currently, or rather was, being upgraded. It is now en route to Veridian, post-haste, and I mean, that's all I can do. The rest is up to the civilians down on the ground and the PDF forces, if any remain, which I highly doubt. Any type of organized resistance against this has, as far as I can tell, been completely wiped clean, so there you have it. We've got trouble. Now, the problem isn't the planet itself and the buildings there and the infrastructure. That I don't really give a damn about. I really don't. I'll rebuild all of this. It's the population that I care about, which is somewhat uncharacteristic for the Imperium of Man, but it is economically, in an economical sense, it is what I care about the most. 34 billion people, or actually, is it 39 billion people? Yeah, 35 or 34 billion people, we're not quite sure. I think it's 35, like 34 here and 1 over here, yeah? So there you go. 35 billion people live on Veridian. We need to rescue them ASAP. I'm going to say something in typical Imperium fashion. If a couple billion of them die, it's not the worst thing that ever happened. If all of them die, it is. I mean, it straight up just is. So, there we go. Lucretius Rex. I suppose he could command the forces. So I wonder if I... Yeah, okay. He should command the forces. Provides a small buff in the military power. Over here, and I think that's 10, right? Yeah, that should be 10. I'm going to send both Imperial Guard regiments, or both Imperial Guard armies, sorry, there's 10 regiments in each, to the system, and it's going to take a while to bomb the Necrons from orbit, but we're going to need to do it, because we stand no chance in hell of taking them on in a pure ground invasion war. I need that advantage from space, and... well, like I said, it's unfortunate that that's the case, but that is the case. Unfortunate because that means I need to wait, and that means that quite literally billions will die, and they're already dying until I get here. But at the very least, we've started orbital bombardment with the patrol fleet, proving to be worth their weight in gold, I suppose, each and every passing day. But what else is new, right? Okay, so I wonder, the truce with these guys is already over, which means I can start claiming these systems. And boy, do I have a lot to claim. So if I declare war on them, it's the same as last time. I'm declaring war on pretty much everyone. That's okay, though. Not pretty much everyone, I mean, all of these guys here is what I mean. And then this will be pretty much, I think, well, this will be it for the Armageddon sector. I reckon, at least. That's as far as I'm willing to expand it, and then whatever comes after is going to be a different sector. Huh, there's a hole over here. Interestingly enough. How powerful is their fleet, by the way? 200,000. Yeah, almost 300,000 power. Good to know that that's basically what I'm gunning for. So I'm gunning for around 300,000 power before I'm in each fleet, before I'm set and can, you know, move on. Right, now that the other fleet has come, we can, well, we can move these guys out of the way. They don't need to be here anymore. I suppose, and yeah, now we just wait. Selective bombardment again, because I mean, we're doing a lot of damage, but they are purging people, but I feel like we're going to do more damage to ourselves if we just bombard this place. I mean, the gene clinic's already in ruins. Yeah, it's not ideal if we have to keep bombarding this. With high intensity or indiscriminately, so yeah. No, let the slaughter and the chaos on the ground continue while we sort of prepare, I suppose, down here. Alright. Armageddon Patrol Fleet and Fortune's Favour, the cruiser, are going over here to safeguard this spot. Fleet Armageddon is going immediately, I think, at the... Or do I want to conquer this first? I think I want to conquer this first and then jump over here. Probably, yeah, and even if they come out of here and start taking over some of this space, it's fine. I'll just come back and retake it. Not the worst thing in the world. Alright, good. That's the battle plan has been decided. Global defense grid, we're going to need that. For Holy Terror, or our equivalent of, right? I'm talking about the, whatchamacallit, the Golden Throne that we've installed and stuff like that. It's kind of fitting and funny at the same time, I suppose. But yeah, we've basically decided on that. Need to fortify our spot down to 34 billion people. And we keep losing them. I also activated the Blade of the Huntress for sublight speed. I mean, army morale is passive. Yeah, it's just sublight speed. I need stuff to move around quickly. And honestly, if I'm going to do this, I also need stuff to move around quickly. Well, like, if I'm going to wrap this war up, so, yeah. Ideally, that's how we're going to deal with that. Oh, wow. The Tianki Matriarch is in this system. I didn't know that. Now I do. Okay. Yes. 29 billion. 28 billion. Or actually, no, they have 2 rulers, which they seem to have left alone. Or these guys are actually safe for now in form of some desperate resistance still left on the planet. And yeah, there's 28. There is 28 left. Keep losing more and more population. I mean, 27. This is a disaster area. It absolutely is. But at the same time, we've gotten their army to around 1.6 thousand. I'm gonna land as soon as I can. Make no mistake about that. Really, you merged into this? Because the general was there. Helcian Imperial Guard Army. I apologize for the clicking. I'm going to move the keyboard away a little bit so it's a little bit quieter. And then that puts us at 609 power. Which is not the worst, but it's still nowhere near enough to liberate Veridian. Yeah. Unfortunate, but, I mean, at the same time, I really can't do much about this. Oh, and I can't take this, right? Because then I would completely disband them as a whole. Yeah, don't want to do that then. We just want to take their capital. And then, oh, I forgot. It's not just the capital, it's also this system. Lovely. And then over here, I want to probably take these two as well. Yeah, I have plenty of influence, I can afford it. So we're taking all the way, everything all the way over there. And then as far as these guys are concerned, I kind of want to leave them alone. Because the moment I take these systems, I'm now in touch with the battle clans of something rather up here. And I'm not at war with them, or I won't be at war with them in the middle of all of this, so... yeah. Is this a raiding fleet in the middle of... It is. Next question, is the raiding fleet headed straight for me? It also appears to be. Well, once again, in true Imperium of Man fashion, we are beset on all sides. This is at 1.4,000 now. Yeah, none of this is good. Tell you what, none of this is any good. So much so to the point where I'm going to build myself another fleet because now I have that military capacity for it, and you can't stop me. So let's get to it. Another heap of cruisers. Another battle fleet for another sector, which we haven't made yet, that sector I mean, but, you know, we will. Soon, like I said, Armageddon is not going to go further than this, and then everything else I conquer up here, or down here, or whatever it's going to be. Or actually, yeah, everything I go... The moment I go beyond this line over here, it's going to be a new sector. But this raiding fleet is going to be a problem, and I would like to throw some defense stations at the problem, but it's not going to help, because it is a very, very massive fleet. However, all of this, at the very least, lets me sort of... Oh, for crying out loud, I pressed the wrong thing, never mind. It does let me, like, inject my economy a little bit with some stimulus, so... There we go. Built a whole bloody thing in Ancient Drone Expansion Fleet.
Skywatch has sighted a spaceborne life form.
Well, I'm not sure what you're doing or where or why, but thank you for being there, I suppose. Gaius Severnius, Admiral of Battle Fleet Armageddon. Yes, I thought that was the case, just wanted to make sure. Artillerist or Annihilator? Definitely Annihilator. I think Annihilator's very, very useful for what's coming over here. And we also have the fleet here as well, don't we? Yes, we do. Alright, good. So, Conquest, Claim, boom. Battlefleet Armageddon. Go. Oh, and I completely forgot to put some music on. There we go. No, I completely forgot about that. There you go, I have it ready and I just didn't press the button. Okay, now I'm assuming...
Skywatch has sighted a spaceborne life form.
the vile Xenos are gonna... Well, let's see. Assuming we're gonna continue raiding just up and down the bloody place with no regard for my feelings whatsoever. I mean that only partially as a joke. Okay, I'd like to upgrade this starport, I think, to collect the trade from there, even though we're not gonna get the trade anywhere. Still, like to see it collected for maybe the future. 18 billion, half the population's bloody gone. Literally half the population's gone. Baron Victor Dryden freed from his burdens. At long last, he has recovered from the emotional shock of the fall of his once proud noble house. Unburdened by the guilt and melancholy, he has found a new purpose in the service of our people. Very good. So not only is he... Okay, pause. There's a lot to consider. Not only has he removed the melancholy trait from himself, he's also gained a buttload of experience, pardon my language. Well, congratulations, you're now going to be the finest admiral known to the Imperium, and you will probably command battle fleet, what's it rather? Yeah, that's going to be its official name. It's going to be something Crusade, probably, that battle fleet, just for the record. Until the enemy responds, I'm going to bombard the capital of these guys. And I'm going to get ready to take it over, because look at, I mean, it's a cesspit, that factory, It's a cesspit, that whole place. Battlefleet Armageddon. Don't I already have one? Yep, I'm just... Yep, it's exactly the same. I just had to make sure, right? Yeah, this isn't going to be Battlefleet Armageddon. This is going to be the Helcian Crusade. And in command of it will be Baron Victor Jaden, the legendary now Admiral of great renown. And the Armageddon patrol fleet will be commanded by someone else. Someone like Larius Sunius. Level 5 with a whole heap of traits. And truly a phenomenal admiral. There you go. Almost as good as the other guy we just had. Not quite. Almost. So, honestly, that's more than good enough for me. Let's get Heritage Site and Mineral Purification Plants. Finally, after God knows how long, we have Mineral Purification Sites. Who'da thunk? The enemy's attrition is already at 23%. And I haven't even started. Helito is missing planets. All calculations point to an existence of several more celestial bodies, yet they are nowhere to be found in the system. Perhaps the closest scan of the system could reveal more. Okay, I guess. Not something I expected to see, but apparently we're gonna go chasing after missing planets. As you do. Yeah? As you do. Okay, so I still don't see the enemy reacting in any way, shape, or form. I know they have fleets in this general area. They have fleets up here as well. They still haven't reacted, but when I see a fleet moving in somewhere, I'm gonna... Well, how do I put it? I'm gonna react. That's a horrible sentence, but... I'm gonna move Battlefleet Armageddon to intercept them, and... Yeah, until then, though, we have to keep doing this. Over here, are we remotely ready to land? Not quite. Not quite. How many is left? 15 billion are left. Jesus, that's half the population. That's more than half the population. Man, that is... terrifying. That is genuinely terrifying. Tell you what, though, this Great Helcian Crusade thing, its first test, its first real test, could be this Leviathan, the Shard, or whatnot. Signs of barbarism. Ah, we found another one of those. event. The Kai Shah, renowned paragon. General, martial, authoritarian, tyranny, shadow broker. Available on... yeah, but only when you work as a counselor. Nah, sorry, no. Plus, you don't really look all that human. So, yeah. Sorry. Can't work that past the system, if that makes sense. Okay, why don't you bomb that tomb world a little bit? Also, notice how, well, just poetically almost god-awful the fate of our enemies is going to be. You see, they used to live in a beautiful ocean paradise, comparatively speaking. I mean, yeah, it's riddled with crime. Yeah, it has a ton of unemployment. We're going to get, we're going to fix those problems for them. But yeah, it has problems, but, beautiful ocean world. 96 billion of them. Following this war, they're going to be forced to live in a tomb world, which is getting bombarded as we speak. And that's those that survive the bombardment, the assaults on the planet, and the escape enslavement from the Imperial Guard and the Imperium at large, right? Yeah, that's kind of why you don't want to, kind of why you don't want to mess with the Imperium and don't want to really resist when they come knocking, unless you can win. Alright, ships are landing. Let's go down here and
Ground forces are dropping on target.
fix all of this up. You... automated construction also, no? Okay, just sit there, fine.
Construction complete.
Okay. My piracy risk, is it because it's connected itself to the thing automatically, isn't it? It is, isn't it? Yeah, you've connected... that's... annoying, but okay. At least it gives the patrol fleet something to do, I suppose. And then when I upgrade it, it's going to do the same thing, isn't it? Ugh. Unfortunate. Alright. Where's my patrol fleet? Oh, it's already combating piracy. It's just not aware of it. Right. So, fight some more pirates down there, and then go like that, I suppose. There you go. Alright, good. Analyze debris. Here's the enemy. Second fleet, first fleet. Here they come. 10,000 worth. Okay. Now, I reckon... I'm doing the thing again where I forgot to turn off the trade map mode. Now, I think it's time we stop bombarding this, but we're so close to being able to land on top of the planet. Yeah, okay, you know what? When in doubt, defense platforms out. Just have to remember to demolish them at the end of the war, because I don't want to lose energy unnecessarily on them. Battle host has employment problems, or excess employees. Well, just build another mining district, and yeah, that's about it. It's a mineral extraction world. I need. Usually I would like resettle someone, but I need actually people to get minerals from there because I'm not doing too well with that. Okay, Veridian liberated. The Sentinels or the Necrons have fallen and Veridian is ours again. As the last automaton collapsed, its energy core dimming, it closed a trembling fist around the nearest soldier and pleaded with her to let them rest in peace. Then it froze, eyes empty, face cold. Below the soldier discovered appears to be an entrance previously hidden by the Sentinel's force field. A thorough examination has revealed that the statues are no simple automatons, but contain the digitalized spirits of organic beings. Like I said, Necrons. Regardless of what secrets lie buried below, this Triumph Day will not soon be forgotten. So we can bury it, we are home at last, or we can investigate the entrance. You bet we're going to investigate the entrance. Absolutely we are, but we are also going to repair everything and just hope against hope that what the hell? So not only have they purged like 15-16 billion people off the planet, the moment we touch down and the fighting spread, the chaos and destruction of warfare and all of that caused the death of another 10 to 15 billion on top of that. Good God, that is horrible. Wow, yeah, Veridian's just a shadow of its former self, a broken, empty husk of nothingness. That is just... Jesus, man. Alright. So what do we have as options for our next Ascension perk? Archaeo-Engineers. Unlocks additional effects for ancient ship components and buildings. Interesting. Okay, Shared Destiny, no. Transcendent, no. Executive Figure, nothing. Imperial Prerogative, no. Mastery of Nature, no. Sorry about that. Technological Ascendancy. Rare technologies reaches speed. That's not bad. Galactic Contender. Damage to fallen empires, awakened empires, and gate builders, 33%. Grasp the Void. TL technology now appears. Nah, not really. Defender of the Galaxy. Damage to endgame crisis factions plus 50%. I'm gonna get that, but not right now. I'm gonna get that before the end game, whenever that happens. But yeah, not before that. And then, yeah, we can also become the Crisis, but eh. Okay, so I suppose we can go Technological Ascendancy or Galactic Contender. Let's go Technological Ascendancy. Galactic Contender is not that great, honestly. For us, I mean, eventually we're going to just have more powerful fleets than these guys, and it's not going to be a big deal. So, yeah, I guess. Keep things like that. This defense station's pretty weak. I don't think I want to stay here permanently. Can I land? I cannot. Promising officer. Captain Crispin Roderick. Commander of His Divine Majesty's ship's Guardian, served with distinction during the recent engagement that took place in this system. No?
Spaceport reports.
Ah, in this system. Okay. Fair enough. Theodore von Ravensburg. Aggressor, please. And then... We've actually made contact with me yet, yeah. First fleet, second fleet. Fifth fleet as well, that's 15,000 already. That's half of Battlefleet's Armageddon. Raiders hit Zesvim. Human population dies on Zesvim. There you go, I mean, we... even more. Yeah? Even more death and destruction. At least we've sent the fleet on its way, so there's nothing else I can do for the planet, but tell you what, certainly doesn't feel good seeing it like that. Okay, let's go to Veridian and start putting some people back there. Because honestly, we all know they could use it, right? After recent events. It's been quite the journey, I feel like, over in Veridian, yeah.
Station reports enemy contact.
Deadeb also has unemployment issues, okay. Yeah, there we go. That'll do. Right, be gone. Just out of curiosity, what type of world is Veridian? It's continental. Well, that means that the ocean-going people should find it relatively okay. Yeah, I think I saw red instead on the thing. It's a bit odd.
Military station.
But regardless, the declared rivalry nobody cares about. Man, I have a lot of these things to sell, don't I? No, technically not. I can keep them around. I still have storage capacity for them. Okay, are we ready to land on the enemy's capital now? 340 something, not quite yet. And these guys are coming. And they're coming fast. I mean, we're building defense platforms. They're going to slow them down a little bit, but they have like 15,000 total.
Enemy contact.
It's not going to slow them down much. Okay, someone changed their thingamablob. I don't care. And there we go. Alright, you can go a little bit back. You, I think you're done over here. Why don't you go over to Veridian and check out what the hell happened there? With the vault and everything. And specimen procurement. No, we don't care about them. We just exterminate the bastards. Ruined Sentry Array. Oh, it's the ships that I have in deep space exploring stuff. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, 11,000 on these, 14,000 on the missiles. I would like the missiles, please.
Station report.
Because the economy's doing fine. Save for energy, which is a little bit iffy. But otherwise, the economy's doing fine. It's, Here is where the problem lies with the ships. Which I need to be stronger. Alright. Battlefield Armageddon can finally be on its way to
Science Division reports and
defend these systems, or I guess more appropriately said, to go and retake them, because there's no chance in hell of them holding. Awful Trading Company. Well, it's better than uplifting and fleet. Well, it's not better than fleet command limit. I need fleet command limit. Yeah, alright, I'm going with fleet command limit. Like I said, everything else is fine except for that. So,
enemy action.
there you go. What the hell is this? No, go away.
Sword 1 Actual reports all ground objectives secured.
Okay, so we've taken the planet. We have 2 regiments lost. That's alright. Gonna
Spaceport
reinforce the Imperial Guard on Palatine.
evasive action. Field engineer
And Battlefield Armageddon is on its way to actually win the war proper, because over there are all the fights that actually matter. And I reckon... Oh yeah, these guys are gonna have a... You're gonna need to take a bit of a walk, sorry, there you go.
station reports enemy contact.
Alright. You can stay there. You can stay there. That's fine. I think I need one more science ship for something. Maybe. Maybe I don't. Kinda hard to tell.
Military station lost.
Battlefield Helcian still hasn't made it in time to stop the Raider fleet. No, it's, my fleets are slow. I think that's also one of the big issues we have to deal with. My fleets are hella slow.
Station reports enemy contact.
And that is unfortunate. This system, I think we have to just let go. Or rather, let go of.
Military station.
And my reasoning being the defense station is very weak.
Spaceport reports.
Yeah, it's like very, very weak, and I'd much rather pull these fleets back and defend here with an 8,000 station than down there. Okay, 2 anchorages, 1 naval office. And then, is there anything else I want to build in any of these? I guess resource. What the hell is a resource? Resource silo wouldn't be terrible. Yeah, here too, I suppose. It's also good to collect a ridiculous amount of resources in storage, because there are some mega buildings or mega structures or whatever you call them that we're going to unlock later that do benefit from that. And over here, similar issues as last time. It's overcrowding and stuff. I could just build new buildings to help sort of move this along. But I have many planets that are just sitting there empty, draining my resources. I'd rather just resettle people there, and the cost of resettling is like negligible as well, so well, that's kind of the reason.
Spaceport reports enemy contact.
I'd rather do that. Oh, but I do want to upgrade all of the monuments. And I think basically every single planet has one, right? And if they don't, they're getting one. So there you have it. This planet I still haven't designated Still haven't designated myself as an energy world, it's just auto-designated as such. Or generator world, whichever you prefer. Mildly amusing, ever so mildly amusing. Alright. Build another energy. Build another generator district. Here as well, I mean, I need energy. I'm also gonna need some consumer goods. Perhaps somewhat unexpectedly. Let's take a look at our factory worlds for that. Yeah. 2 more of those, I guess. And then we have this place. 20 available jobs. Yeah, when it gets more crowded, we're gonna upgrade those labs. Until then, though, let's leave them like that. We're gonna need a lot of gas for that. We have 9 currently in excess. Okay, yeah, I feel like we can manage. And in true me fashion, I suppose, more than half the episode is spent micromanaging the economy, but what can I do? Literally, what can I do? I have to. It's not not an option, not a matter of choice. Larius Sunius is now lethargic. It's literally the worst thing you could have picked, mate. Well, maybe not literally the worst thing, but one of the worst things you could have picked. I need speed from that fleet. And, well, I'm just not getting it. Hyper relays. This is kind of like the Imperial Webway, right? This is what the Emperor of Mankind wanted to build to just avoid having to travel through the warp. But yeah, no, sorry, I can't. It's the Emperor never finished it, and the Imperium doesn't have it, and it'd be just weird for us to have it here. So no. Detection array. I mean, I guess we can get a detection array. I don't know if it's going to be any useful or not, because I didn't see the enemy use stealth yet. I'm kind of thinking I should first check for that and then, you know, deal with stealth ships, but who knows? I'm getting a bunch of rivalry declarations, though, so that's... Maybe I should be a little bit more prudent, I suppose. Man, this thing's like with 3 defense platforms, this thing is holding its own, yeah? Even routed like a bunch of ships. Good work, honestly. Good work, right on time for Armageddon to come to the rescue. Well, just a little bit. Okay, that's... Ooh, okay. Yeah, so cheap thrills, a virtual hunting ground. Now that's entertainment. The Sentinel was indeed hiding an entryway. It opens a mezzanine of underground tunnels leading deep into Veridian's crust. There, a sapient species of humanoids native to the planet prepare for the final journey in a set of beautiful ceremonial chambers. At some point, the entire population decide to move on to a digitalized existence, leaving behind only a few. Their minds uploaded to the Sentinels, condemned to guard their resting place forever. Perhaps this virtual simulation could lift the spirits of the masses. It certainly seems to hold some entertainment value. So we have cheap thrills, modifier, purge the aliens and repurpose the simulation for our needs. Consumer goods go down, happiness goes up, or a virtual hunting ground. Consumer goods happiness, wait, 10.5? 10.5. Yeah, this is just better. This is just better because we have the appropriate ethics. Xenophobic attraction and militarist attraction go up. Or we can get research. Yeah, no, virtual hunting ground, there you go. Pretty happy with that. And then you, I'm going to set to autopilot, if that makes sense. Not autopilot, but like to auto explore and do all the stuff.
Recon pass completed.
And let's see. Ooh,
Enemy contact.
they're turning around to fight. Interesting. Alright, we have someone else to appoint to the council as well. We're going to do that next time. Thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Like, subscribe down if you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned with the rest of the series and the content that I produce on the channel. Until the next episode, where we're going to beat the snot out of this fleet and acquire or unlock a new chancellor, or a new... No, not a new chancellor, the new council position, new councillor. Well, there you go. Late in the evening, what can I say? My focus needs more focus. Anywho, there we go. So, yeah, until we do that, I bid you all farewell. Have fun, take care, and bye-bye.